Hello everyone, welcome to class. So in this class, I'm going to give you some tips and drills to work if you're working on your front splits. Something very overlooked on when people are working on their front splits is strengthening. Most people just work on passive flexibility, yoga stretches or passive stretches to get your splits. And maybe you're someone that it's like, oh, I've been doing this for so long and I still can't get it. Maybe the key that you're missing is that you also have to strengthen your muscles. And once you start strengthening your muscles, you'll find a lot more depth in your splits. So I'm going to give you some really fun, hard and cool drills to work on strengthening the front of the legs and the back of the legs so you can actually find your front splits and find more depth in it. So you're going to need some yoga blocks. If you don't have the blocks, grab a bunch of books. Thick, big books. Also an elastic band, whatever you have. I only have this one right now. But do what you can with your props. Don't worry about it. All right, let's start in a high lunge. So we're going to start in a high lunge position. Bring your right leg forwards, left leg back. And we're going to start to bend the right leg, come into a low lunge position, touch your knee, straighten the leg, and come up again into that high lunge position. All right, so you're bending the leg, coming into a low lunge, dropping the knee, touching the floor, extending the back leg, and lifting. We're going to do that 10 times at your own pace. I would say this is 5. So 5 more. If you're very wobbly in this position, maybe open your legs a little bit wider. That's going to give you a lot more stability. 2 more. Very nice. And change legs once you're done the 10. Again, go at your own pace. So start with a high lunge, down into a low lunge, 10 times, slowly and mindfully. So you're not only working on strengthening here, but you're also working on releasing and stretching that psoas muscle, which is also very important for your front splits. Let's do, I think I have 5 more. And 1. So when you're done with your 10, just shake out your legs. So now let's find a deep lunge position. Left leg forwards, arms are back. Really extend the arms back and extend the spine. And when I bring the spine forwards in a straight line, and from there we're going to bend the back knee and straighten. 10 of these. 3. At your own pace. 1 more for me. And change sides. So come into the deepest lunge, extend the arms, extend the spine forwards into that diagonal, and bend the back leg. Trying to touch the foot with your butt, really activating that quad and that hamstring. 10 of those. Three, 2, and 1. And let's just stay here. Plant the left hand on the floor and bend that knee again. Grab the foot from the outside and just bring it towards you. You can also come into your forearm if that feels a little bit better. Very nice. And let's just stretch here the hamstring. So extend the right leg into half Hanumanasana, half split, cow tilt. Bend over the leg. Very nice. Let's change sides. So the left leg forwards, come into your low lunge, plant your right hand, look back and grab your foot and bring it towards you. Try not to get away from the stretch by lifting your hips here, but really challenge yourself to keep your hips low, coming towards the floor while your foot is coming towards your bum. Come into your forearm if you want. You can look up or down. Very nice. All right, we're gonna bring the blocks and we're gonna make a little tower with the blocks. So the higher the tower, the easier is this exercise gonna be. So we're gonna start with 3 blocks and we're gonna bring the left leg forwards, and the blocks are going to be under our thigh or our quad, the back of the leg. So we're going to be in a splits position here. You can tuck in the back toe. Again, if you need more blocks, just do that. Also, if you need some blocks or something to hold on to, you can do that too. So this is going to really fire up your quad and really fire up also that hamstring. We're going to extend the leg, lift, and down. We'll do that 10 times. So if this is too hard, you can also try it on a chair. You can bring your leg on the chair and try and lift the leg off. The most important part is that we're activating the quad here and the hamstring. So now hold it into the high position of the leg. And relax. And we're going to bring 1 block down and do that again. So square your hips and lift. When you've done 10, just hold the last one. Very nice. And let's try the other leg. So bring the block back. This can be a stack of books, by the way. It doesn't have to be this yoga blocks. Find your hips, square hips. Find that sweet spot underneath the thigh, tucking the back toe. Hold the hips or hold some blocks. Point the foot and lift. 10 times. Hold the last position, point the toes. Remember to not have any tension in the shoulders or the face. Strong core. And come into the second position. Take the block away. And start your 10 set. And hold the last position. All right, very nice. You're gonna leave 1 block on the floor and you're gonna take your TheraBand, your resistant band, and you're gonna tie it on your right foot. And the other side of the elastic band, you're gonna tie it on your left foot. So this is really nice also. Create some resistance and activate the legs. You can do it for an extra challenge on the block, but if that's too much, just do it on the floor. So you're gonna bring the left leg up and hold the back of the thigh. So come into your deepest stretch here, then bend the knee and stretch. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, release. And we'll do 10 of those. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just hold the last stretch. You can hold either the back of the thigh, the calf, or your ankle, and just bring it towards you, relaxing and releasing in this posture. Very nice. And let's change. So right or left leg, whatever leg you had in the bottom. Now we do the other side. So come into your deepest stretch. Stretch the lower leg as well, so you're not bending in the leg, hopefully. If you have to bend, that's okay, but try not to. And bend and straight. 1. We'll do 10. 5 more. And last one. Hold your deepest stretch. Bring your legs towards your chest without bringing any tension in the shoulders. Breathe into your sensations. Don't resist. Don't force. Relax and use your breath. Good. Very nice. All right. Just give yourself a little rotation of the hips, knees to chest, little circles, and then the other way. And we have one more exercise. So we're going to come to, you can grab a chair or a couch or something that you can lean onto, a table or a wall, and you're going to keep the resistance bands on your feet. And we're going to do some leg extensions, but with the resistance band. If you don't have the resistance bands, you can also do this without it, but the resistance band obviously gives you more resistance and it's going to make you stronger. All right, so you're going to hold on to the chair, the table, the wall, whatever you have, lean over it, and we're going to bring the leg up and down. And we're going to do 15 of those. At your own pace. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold the last one. Push. All right. And let's do the other one. And 1. Try and keep your hips squared so you're not opening the hip here. Really important, because when we're doing the splits, it's really important that we keep both hips squared facing forwards and we don't let that hip open. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold the last one. Push. And release. Very nice. All right. So lastly, we're going to try our splits and just see how that feels. Actually, before we do that, we're going to just do a hamstring stretch. So we're going to bring the band, the elastic band, underneath our feet. We're going to pull on the band, straighten the spine as much as you can. Really engage those thighs, bring those hips back, and then forward bend. Long, deep breaths. Very nice. All right, now let's go to the floor, and we'll try our splits. So you can start. There's many ways. You can just start by bending the back leg and the front leg, and you can have your blocks on your sides to work on that, and you can slowly start bringing your legs to a straight position. So just try out both legs. Make sure when you tuck the back toes, your right hip is facing forwards. You want both hips, we were talking about this, to be facing forwards and not opening like this. So by tucking the back toes, that's going to help you really find the square of the hips. Slowly, slowly, try both legs. See how that feels, if you feel any change. Breathe wherever you are. And when you're ready, try the other side. You're going to notice that every side is different. For me, my right side is my tight side. So just go slow and work with what you have, slowly, slowly. Relaxing and releasing. Remember not to force. Tucking the back toes to bring that left hip forwards. And really work with your breath. The breath is the key to find relaxation instead of resistance. Letting your body work together with the breath and the mind, so you're just completely integrated without having to force anything. Completely present in what you're doing so you avoid any injuries. Breathing into all sensations. Relaxing and releasing. All right. And when you're ready, just come out of that. And let's just do some knee tucks. So bring one leg forwards, the other one back in like a 90-90 position, and we'll just do some tucking of the pelvis and then arching just to relax and release pelvis and the spine and the psoas. Really nice when you're working on the splits. A few of those, and then try the other side. Tucking, bring the chin towards the chest, the pubic bone towards the chest as well, and then arching. Very nice. And coming to a child's pose, extend the child's pose. Just to finish, take a few deep breaths here. Relaxing and releasing and letting everything go. Take a deep breath in and sigh it all out. Extend the tongue. Relax and release. Remember that this is a practice, so the more you do it, the easier it'll become. Come back to this class over and over again, working on these strengthening drills and combining that with your passive flexibility stretches as well. All right, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed class, and if you want more tips on splits or any other postures, let me know in the comments, so I'll work on that for the next class. Bye.